Welcome to a Windblown Early Access review. First off, Windblown is the new game from Motion Twin, and they are the ones that created Dead Cells, which says a lot. Dead Cells is a really good game, and I also believe Windblown is a really good game, and it builds upon what was good in Dead Cells and adds even more, and it's also co-op, which is really nice, and I hope you will enjoy this video. The plot is simple. You are a leaper and your job is to go into the vortex and rescue survivors and gather resources to help the people of the Ark, which is a floating village where you spend a lot of time and where you upgrade your equipment and research new stuff. The art style is extremely good. It's fun, joyful, extremely colorful, and it's really bright colors. It's just really fun. And it has a kind of futuristic vibes with the humanoid animals and robots. The gameplay is really good. You have 2 weapons and 2 trinkets, which is like your secondary weapon, which has a time limit, and then you can use it. And you also have like a special ultimate which you can unlock, and it's not something you always have but get in your runs. You also have gifts, which gives you extra stats or increases your stats or gives you new abilities. You can have like that enemy gets marked, and then if you damage it, it gets extra damage. You can have increased backstab damage, you do fire damage with every hit, and so on. And this is used to make builds, and there's a ton. You can also research new gifts, and the gifts you get in the runs aren't like, oh, suddenly you do more fire damage. It's based on your weapons, which is really cool, and I love that aspect of it. There's also shops, which you have one for the runs, and you have some that are out of run, which just increases your stats, maybe gives you new abilities, gives you more weapons, more gifts and more trinkets, which is really cool. In the shop, in the runs, you can purchase health potions, weapons and trinkets. Now for your runs, there's a bunch of biomes, there's a lot of enemies, biome specific enemies, there's elites and bosses, and there's a ton of variation in the levels in your biomes. There's a ton of islands, which helps replayability, but there's also a little bit bad aspect of the game, where I really hope they are gonna add more islands later to make a better variation, because now in the later biomes there doesn't seem to be that many islands compared to some of the others, and you can easily see there's a big difference, and suddenly you're just going through the same place sometimes and it sticks. And there's sometimes hidden rooms with treasures, and there's also some hidden teleporters where you can go and get maybe fight an enemy and get like special rewards or get a ton of rewards, which is really nice. So for the progression, you can get a lot of new things, and this is one part I love about the game. You can get new areas, you can get new weapons, trinkets, magfishes, gifts, you can even increase potion limit, you can get more weapons to start with, more trinkets to start with. There's a lot of things you can increase, and you can also unlock special abilities. As I said, finishers, which is really cool. You can upgrade your finisher. You can also get special abilities to go to new places. And when you play the game even more, you get more different type of currency which you can use, and you can get more biomes. Now I want to talk about the early access part of the game. So as I said, it is made by Motion Twin, and they approximately say they will use a minimum of 1 year in early access. And currently in the game there are 5 biomes, 12 main weapons, and there's also up to 3 players in co-op. In full version they expect more biomes and levels, new weapons, and very importantly more variety amongst them. For future changes, they also expect a lot of balance changes and a lot of multiplayer changes, because right now it is not currently how they want it to be later. The price currently sits at €24.99 and dollars, and it will increase as it exits from early access, and it also may increase during early access, but it is not guaranteed. As of now, I highly recommend Windblown. I think it has a really bright future, and it's gonna be one of the most beloved roguelite titles, and I think Motion Twin has really struck gold on this game, and it's a really good game, and I highly recommend you to buy it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, it really helps out a lot. I will also publish a new review when the game exits early access. That's it for me. Have a nice day.